Here, switch me, Mike.
See you later.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right, take care.
Guys. Bye.
Well, when I was a kid, I'd take a trip every summer down to Mississippi to visit my granny in her antebellum world. I'd run barefoot all day long, climbing trees to spread the song, and one day I happened to catch myself a squirrel. Well, stuffed it away down an old shoebox and punched a couple holes in the top. When Sunday came, I snuck him into church. I was sitting way back in the very last pew, showing my good buddy Hugh when that squirrel got loose and went totally berserk. Well, what happened next, it's hard to tell. Some thought it was heaven, I thought it was hell. But the fact that so much was plain to see. As the choir sang, I surrendered all. The squirrel ran up and hard to his coveralls. Partly his been said something of hold on me. Yeah! The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church, in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. Well, hard in the aisles, dancing and screaming. Some thought he had religion, others thought he had a demon. Hard down the rear loses through the looms. He fell his knees to plead and beg. The squirrel ran out with his britches leg unobserved to the other side of the room. Now all the way down to the amen Jimbo said Sister Bertha better than you, who watching all the commotion with sadistic glee. Just seen that look in her eye, my squirrel jumped in front of her and crossed her thighs when she jumped to her feet and said, Lord have mercy on me! As squirrel made laps inside her dress, she began to cry and then confessed his sins will make a sailor blush with shame. She told him gossip and church decisions, but the thing that got the most attention was she started talking about her love life. Then she started naming names. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. Well, 7 deacons and a pastor got saved, and $25,000 got raised, and 50 volunteers making the condo on the spot. And even without an invitation, there are at least 500 rededications. We all got rebaptized, whether we needed it or not. Now you heard the Bible story, I guess, how he parted the water for Moses passed. Oh, the miracles God has wrought in this old world. But the one-armed man until a dying day, how he put that church back on their way with a half-crazed Mississippi squirrel. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah. The day the squirrel went berserk in the first self-righteous church in that sleepy little town of Pascagoula. It was a fight for survival that broke out in revival. They were jumping pews and shouting, hallelujah! Backing up for Jimbo. Jim, come on back.